Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of talking to cameras at all, which is like, why did you start a vlog if you don't like talking to cameras? It's so weird. And then you look back at it and you're like, what was I even talking about? Why do I do this? Why do I do this when I'm talking to a camera? I never do this. It's weird. I'm not comfortable talking to the camera at all. But you know, I think it's good to do things that make you feel uncomfortable sometimes. Just push yourself a little outside of your comfort zone, because, you know, that's how you grow, I guess. Or that's what they say. Music has always been a really important part of my life ever since I can remember. When I was 8 years old, I started to learn the piano. By the time I was 16, I was really into electronic music, and it really was like a major focus in my life. Since it was the 90s, there wasn't a lot of video floating around, but I did manage to put together this glorious photo montage set to some music that I wrote back at that time. So at the time, I was pretty certain that I was going to become a famous DJ and tour all over the world playing music, or something. In retrospect, it was not the most well thought out plan. The point is, though, there was a point in my life where music was like pretty much my 100% full-time focus. It was everything to me at the time. And, you know, not a day went by that I didn't write music or perform music or think about performing music. Yeah, it was just, you know, it was my whole life. So over time, that sort of fell by the wayside. I mean, it would be easy to say that, you know, adult life got in the way or whatever. But I think the reality is that I just kind of got burnt out of the whole like world famous DJ plan. Yeah, I kind of lost sight of why I was doing it in the first place, like the joy of creating just for creating for me. So why am I saying all of this? Well, for one thing, I've been really feeling an urge to get back into writing music, and I received a new musical instrument that I'd never tried before as a Christmas gift, and it's been amazing and inspiring, and like I can't even put it down. Another even more amazing thing that's happened lately is Isla has actually taken it upon herself to just learn piano. Watching that process of discovery is just so inspiring. Like, she doesn't have any expectations about where her music is going to take her. She's just enjoying and discovering it just for the sake of it. So now I'm in this position where I want to start writing music again. I've tried recruiting the kids to see if it could become sort of like a family activity, and I would say there's been mixed results. But here's the thing, I don't want to use our sort of chaotic and unpredictable life situation as an excuse not to create. I've been thinking maybe I should just like let go of this perfect situation that I have in my head where I'm going to be able to sit down and just write music at my leisure and write the perfect song. You know, this is maybe a good lesson for me. Like, maybe I need to just embrace the chaos. Maybe I need to make music from the chaos. Maybe that's where we start this.
My drum kit, Heather. My drum kit, Heather.
Well, I think instruments are really good when you share them. Okay, so it's a work in progress. But the funny thing is, I started working on this one evening when the kids were in bed, and I got sort of a rough draft of the song done. But then I realized, like, the kids might actually be kind of embarrassed that I'm basically taking a temper tantrum and turning it into techno. So I showed it to them. I was like, what do you guys think of this? And to my surprise, they were really into it. They were really interested, and they sat down with me that day and we worked out the rest of the song together. It's more interesting as a thought experiment than as a piece of music, I think. But I think the point here is you gotta look for things in life that inspire you. You gotta just like look for inspiration and opportunities where they come up. Ultimately though, don't wait. Like, don't wait for the perfect inspiration or the perfect situation to strike. Just make something awesome where you are right now, with the skills that you have right now, with the ability to be open-minded, and maybe that will be something amazing, or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be super cringy, but ultimately it doesn't matter. It's about you and what you want to say and what you want to create and what fulfills you. This is just an intention to embrace our crazy, chaotic, vibrant, amazing life. All the good moments, all the bad, frustrating moments, everything. There are all sorts of tiny moments in life that can serve as an inspiration for creativity. We just need to look for them and fit them together into something that inspires us.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button.